Like, I don't know if you saw this in the news. I feel like it kind of went under the radar, but there was a big debacle at the Capitol building very recently.
Yeah, I was there actually.
Oh, you were there?
Yeah, I was dressed up in my classic character, the MAGA warlock. All right, I had a very large wizard's hat and big fur coat.
You got any pics?
Oh yeah. I stormed in with the rest of the guys, and I slipped on a banana peel, and then ended up tasing myself until my heart stopped and I died.
Well, I'm glad they brought you back.
In comical fashion. Yeah. No, I'm glad too.
That would have been a very fitting slapstick ending to your time here on Earth.
Yes.
Glad you made it back in time to record an episode.
No. I had to catch the first flight back.
Yeah.
You know, the feds are after me, and if they see this video, we'll probably both get arrested. But that's fine. You
just deny it.
You knew yeah, exactly.
If they come after you, and they're like, you could just be, well, I'm not wearing a wizard hat. I'm not wearing a fur coat. Obviously, I'm not this person.
I was the only guy wearing a mask there, so I probably actually will never be caught unless somebody ever sees this tape.
Don't snitch, guys. Shh. You know what the Cameron used to say? Snitches, stitches, etc. What I want to talk about is a very specific. Oh yeah, let's blast.
Let's blast.
Smoking Marlboro Menthol Light 100s.
Classic.
As always.
Yeah, we haven't really had much variety as of late, have we?
No.
Oh well. Bear with us here.
The blasting bit of the show has kind of gone by the wayside.
It has. Now we're still doing it. That's what's most important. You know, we're not abandoning anything here.
It's true.
Yeah.
Maybe next episode we'll mix it up.
Sure. But we're not actually here to talk about the. Well, we kind of are, but we're not here to talk about the MAGA, the attempt of the MAGA people to take over the U.S. government. We're not really going to touch upon that, but more like a microcosm of the many chaotic events that unfolded that particular day.
Yeah, and two of the people there are people who are somewhat near to my heart. I appreciate them as artists, and that's Ariel Pink and John Mouse.
John Moss.
And immediately after finding out that these two artists attended the show, the circus that the MAGA folks are kind enough to put on for us, the internet went fucking haywire, and of course had to attempt to cancel these two
immediately without even really I mean, in the case of Ariel Pink, there were, I guess, some tweets that suggested that he was pro-Trump on some level, if only for the edginess.
If only for the edginess, which, I mean, you could go back to this guy's entire career, and it's just, the man's just like a shithead.
Yeah, exactly.
Does anything for like the press.
I do like his music. By the way, in case for the people not in the know, John Mouse and Ariel Pink are moderately successful indie pop artists, essentially.
Yeah. I mean, the most egregious thing about it, though, is John Mouse is an avowed fucking leftist.
He is.
He's a fucking poli-sci major who never hesitates to talk about whatever obscure theory that he's reading at any particular moment. And you could see that with just like a routine Google search. Instead of assuming that this man is some extreme racist, Trump-supporting goon.
Yeah, now, having those accolades doesn't necessarily mean that you can't have that strange turn in your political philosophy. But in the case of John Mouse, that doesn't seem to be the case. It didn't seem like he had that heel turn anytime recently.
Realistically, so Ariel Pink is dating a documentarian who very recently put out that doc that kind of went viral, that The Face When No GF, sort of 4chan doc, and apparently they were in the area filming for her next project, saw shit popping off,
and decided
obviously you're going to go to that. That's an event of the century.
Sure it is.
If I were closer, I would have fucking gone.
And like I said, I was there.
Yeah, having a chance to storm the Capitol building with no repercussions whatsoever, because the police clearly were not doing shit.
No.
I'm not going to pass that up. Right, I'm gonna take a picture of myself doing something heinous to Nancy Pelosi's desk. I don't know. You gotta take advantage of it.
Oh, then the feds would have got you. They got that guy that was putting his feet on her desk.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
That poor guy.
But yeah, but you're right. And you know, if we're going to admonish somebody that assuming this is true, if we're gonna admonish somebody for happening to be in the area for something unconnected and just taking a look because shit was popping off, then we have to admonish everyone to take a look at CNN and stuff when they saw what stuff was popping off that.
Well, I mean, my point is, not to interrupt you, but my point is, even if this is true, and John Mouse has proven the horseshoe theory and gone full alt-right,
Right.
it doesn't fucking matter. Because artists don't have to be like these paragons of virtue. They're not supposed to serve as moral compasses.
Yeah, they're not supposed to be like
regular, everyday people who happen to have a specific set of skills that put them in a public viewpoint. It's just like, if you order pizza, and the pizza delivery guy comes up and he tries to offer you your food, are you like, yeah, man, I wish I could take this, but I need to go through your Twitter and make sure you haven't said anything problematic, right? When you go to the fucking, the Target to buy your bric-a-brac, and the cashier goes to cash you out, or you're like, yeah, before you do this, I need to go through your Spotify, make sure you haven't listened to any Burzum
or else
Azalea Banks, otherwise I gotta go to self-checkout. I'm sorry.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't fucking do it, because that's crazy person behavior.
Exactly,
Insane.
And just because artists are public figures doesn't mean that it's necessary to attach all of your hopes and dreams and philosophies and whatever. And if they are not like a complete reflection of that, then deciding that you want to ruin their lives, I don't know. It's weird and it's a waste of time and it's a waste of energy.
Fucking childlike behavior, just the inability to compartmentalize these two
Exactly.
separate things. Art from the artist. It's an age-old saying, and it's crazy that people have sort of lost that skill.
Yeah, exactly. And like I was saying before, if we're going to chastise people for daring to be curious about the hostile spectacle that was occurring in the Capitol, then again, I think we all deserve the same amount of scrutiny since we were all looking at the fucking cable news shows and we were all watching it happen. We were all glued to our TV screens, eyes locked on the spectacle. All of us are doing the same thing, essentially. And like I said, if either of us were in the Capitol at the time, we probably would have taken a peek as well. It doesn't necessarily mean that we're in support of these crazy people or anything like that. It doesn't. No, it's like this. What else are you gonna do?
You'd ignore it.
Yeah,
I know this momentous occasion is going on down the street, but I really just need to go to Dunkin' right now. I'm gonna sit in Dunkin' and read my novel quietly.
Absolutely.
Fucking insane.
Yeah. Come on. Like
And-
it's.
Yeah. Next point is immediately after it was announced that the two were at the event, I saw a post on my Instagram that essentially boiled down to this individual demanding that any of their friends who listen to these two artists stop immediately, which is also fucking psycho behavior, right? The fucking gall you have to try to dictate to somebody else what they can ingest in their social lives because, I don't know, the creator somehow hurt your feelings, they crossed some fucking boundary you have, and instead of just stopping yourself from ingesting these things, which is fine. Deprive yourself of nice things. It's not my fucking problem. But, like, don't come at me and try to, like, dictate how I live. Like, what are you gonna fucking do? Are you gonna go on Twitter and tweet and slander me because he's out here listening to problematic synth?
You're gonna cancel us, and then you're gonna cancel because we had the gall of like
because Hey Moon fucking slaps.
Yeah, because
you're gonna cancel me.
Because we listen to the music, you're gonna cancel us, and that means people are gonna try to cancel you for watching us as we're talking about this. This line of thinking is insanity, and it has no real end.
It does nothing but give these people who try to enforce this bullshit, this totally senseless nonsense, I guess it maybe fills a void, right? They get to flex.
It makes you feel like you're doing something, which you're not, but it feels like it in some ways.
It's just such like cop behavior, and it always comes from people who are just shocked and appalled,
right,
by like any actual police shit. But how is this any different than that? I don't know.
If
you hate cops so much, why are you always acting like one? Is my question.
Exactly. There's really
fucking panopticon social control bullshit.
Yeah, exactly.
It's insane.
Exactly. And I'm not trying to sort of like make light of people storming the Capitol building with guns and zip ties and stuff, but peace of mind is being offered here. you don't necessarily have to be worried about what everyone else is thinking at all times, about what musical artists or celebrities are thinking. That doesn't matter. You can either choose to take in their art or not. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't. It's up to you. But you don't your personal choices. Trying to put that on everyone else is a waste of time and a waste of energy. Things could be focused on focus could be centered around other and more important things that I feel exactly. Many of which are almost everything would be more important than that at this point.
It's just
there's a million things that could be done. Exactly.
And is what it boils down to.
And that's all we're here to say, essentially, right? Like we're just here to just make fun of people who care about this kind of thing, because it needs to be said, I think, because it's a distraction. If anything, you're just adding layers to this senseless spectacle already, and just distracting from any actual movement building, organizing, or progress that can be made to combat what could credibly be a fascist threat. You're not helping against that, if that's what you believe is happening. Is what I'm saying, I guess.
Right on.
All right.
Yeah.
Now, you have anything else to say? Or do you say we wrap it up for the night?
That's it.
This was a short one, a short, preachy one, but I think we
That's not
we
preachy.
Not really preachy, I guess. More like
I'm trying to counteract other
preachiness.
people's attempts to be preachy.
You're right. I guess what I'm trying to say is this was us essentially just taking a stand against people that we don't like and explaining why, and hopefully, if
want to be fed.
Yeah, and hopefully we've made our position nice and clear. All right, we do not support any fascist behavior, and that includes people trying to cancel musical artists for possibly having an opinion that you don't like, or possibly doing something that you don't like that isn't necessarily even like a crime that affects anyone.
Not at all.
Right.
Actually, it's just literally just having a potentially differing opinion.
Yeah. Potentially. That's the thing. It's just like none of this is even like, this is also murky at this point, that focusing on it's such a waste of time. And I hope everyone's doing all right. I hope everyone's doing great. I hope everyone is doing better. And I hope this video helped alleviate things somewhat, You don't necessarily have to worry about everything at all times. You don't have to worry about things like this at the very least.
Go grill some food.
Grill some food.
Start a garden.
All sorts of hobbies.
Stay off the internet.
Stay off the internet.
Unless you're going to YouTube to watch a Blasting with the Boys video.
And that's it.
All right. All right. I'm going to go listen to some Smiths. Some of the Smiths, fronted by...
by Good Opinion Haver Morrissey?
By Good Opinion Haver
Morrissey. I'm going to listen to the song Cop Kisser by John Mouse.
Classic, absolute banger. All right.
Cop Kisser, let's kiss some cops tonight.
Signing off.